Alright, so this is the thing. The Royal Rumble was today, meaning the WWE still has time to shake things up before WrestleMania comes in April in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But in my opinion, the Royal Rumble is always my favorite pay-per-view, because at the Rumble we usually have wrestlers who return to WWE from before coming through forbidden doors, and also the Royal Rumble can also determine when a new champion is born, and it's also the stage where some of our favorite wrestlers put on some of their best performances. And speaking of performers breaking down forbidden doors, 23 years after the Monday Night Wars, the massive powerhouse Jordynne Grace left TNA for a day to enter the 2024 Royal Rumble. And Naomi, who some of y'all might know as Trinity Fatu, also showed up at the Rumble after signing a contract to get back with World Wrestling Entertainment. And it's crazy to say that due to the simple fact, Naomi faced Jordynne Grace just 2 days ago in an attempt to retain her TNA Knockouts title back, in a rematch after Naomi lost that belt to her a week or two before that. And of course, when it comes to busting down forbidden doors at the Royal Rumble, we gotta give Mickie James her credit. This is what she had to say about that. Mickie James took to her Twitter thread and said this message. She said, "I forgot to mention, when I kicked WWE's door in, I kept that big key so it'll never be locked again. I always love to see the Trinity Fatu shine like a star. And I'm also proud of Jordynne Grace repping this TNA Knockouts like a true champ. Someone's always got a crowd for others to run." And Mickie James also showed Bayley some love for winning the Rumble, and that says a lot coming from her. And a lot of fans are shocked because they expected Mickie James to be there, especially due to the fact SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis is her husband. And he's also a former champion who went by the name of Magnus on TNA back in the day, is what he's probably most known for. But on another note, the Royal Rumble was super awesome and I ain't even watched it all yet. But one thing that sucks is Pat McAfee had to replace Brock Lesnar. Since Lesnar was allegedly involved in Vince McMahon's sex trafficking allegations, it wouldn't have been a good look for the company if WWE would have let her been there tonight. Liv Morgan showed up dressed like Christina Aguilera in the early 2000s. And Liv Morgan been gone for a while, so the crowd went crazy when she came out. Bianca, Belair and Jade Cargill faced off for the first time ever. And it's like the highlight of the night that everybody's been waiting for, since way before Jade Cargill was even a WWE employee. I look at it like the dream match that has to happen, instead of being like the Undertaker versus Thing, which never happened. And I'm sure you can tell by the simple fact that I brought that back up that I'm obviously still pissed off about that. But on another note, shout out to Cody Rhodes for winning the Royal Rumble 2 years in a row. I'm talking about back to back. And also shout out to Bayley. She won the Women's Royal Rumble after setting a record in the Women's Rumble match after lasting 63 minutes and 3 seconds. And since the first time I seen her on wrestling, I knew that she'd be special. And since the Kabuki Warriors won the women's tag titles yesterday, I got a good feeling that Damage Control is going to run women's wrestling for the better part of the rest of the year. I believe WWE is trying to clear up a situation from when Vince McMahon was racist towards Gail when he said nobody wanted to see an Asian woman win a championship. Now we gotta deal with karma and shit, cause payback's a bitch.
Top Wrestling Threshold.